What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and another week is over, so it is time to bring the roundup to WWE 2K19. In this weekly series, as you guys know, we cover all the latest news and rumors, and we also recap everything that we learned so far in regards to the game over the last week. Now, before we get into it, let's get over with the cheap plug. So to start off, if you're not up to date just yet, the best way to do just that is to obviously check out my previous roundup episode dedicated to WWE 2K19. Those usually comes out in the weekend, recapping the week and giving you guys all the latest information, obviously just like this roundup episode. And of course, if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming coverage, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications, as I always make sure to keep you guys up to date with other confirmed news throughout the week multiple times. I also got a Twitch channel which I stream over there daily, so obviously expect me to go hard once WWE 2K19 comes out. Make sure to follow it, link in the description and also on the top comment of this video. Nonetheless, guys, before you eat me alive, let's get on with this roundup episode. So what you guys are seeing in the background right now is some WWE 2K18 simulation match, as we got Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship going at it at SummerSlam. It's a pretty good back and forth match, so make sure to pay some attention to it. So to start off, let's talk about the confirmed news, which by the way, we called it on last weekend's roundup. So the big news this week was the fact that the collector's edition was revealed, and it is the Ric Flair Woo edition. Don't judge me, I know that my wooing is not necessarily the best. Anyways, in this collector's edition, we get the season pass, bonus digital content, which includes the new addition of Roddy Piper, who hasn't been in a WWE game for about 2 years now. We also get, of course, the pre-order bonuses, exclusive WWE Supercar content, exclusive individually numbered WWE Hall of Fame replica ring, which is made out of metal confirmed by WWE Games, an exclusive plaque featuring a piece of a robe worn by Ric Flair, and last but not least, exclusive styling and profiling Ric Flair Funko Pop, which in my opinion is probably what's gonna make me buy this collector's edition. If you guys want an in-depth explanation of everything that is exactly in the collector's edition, of course make sure to check that video out, but what you guys are seeing in the screen right now is pretty much everything that we get. But just like last year, there has been a slight confusion in regards to some of these content, as a lot of people are wondering what exactly is going to be in the deluxe edition. So it was asked to WWE Game if the extra attires and if the Starcade Arena, which is another digital exclusive coming to the collector's edition, if those are going to be part of also the deluxe edition. WWE Games ended up specifying on Twitter that yes, these extra attires are part of the deluxe edition as well as the Starcade Arena. And to make it simple for you guys, what you see highlighted right now in this image, it's what's going to be in the collector's edition. Everything else that is not highlighted is also part of the deluxe edition. So do keep that in mind, that ultimately the deluxe edition is a very good edition that basically include most of the important things that is related to the game. So I just wanted to clarify that because a lot of people seems to be confused in regards to it, and I keep getting questions about it on Twitter, in my Discord, and so on. So that was what was revealed / confirmed this week by WWE Games themselves. And as I mentioned before, we actually called this on the previous roundup that this week the collector's edition was going to be revealed if WWE ends up following the marketing that they did for 2K18, which obviously was revealed, so it seems like they are indeed following that same type of marketing. So does that mean that this following week we're going to be getting the first screenshot for the game? Again, we're basing this on the fact that WWE 2K18 had their first screenshot reveal 1 week after the collector's edition, and to be specific, it happened on the last week of July heading into August. So either this week or at the latest early on next week, we should be getting some type of first look, maybe a screenshot of the cover star AJ Styles, or maybe of the collector's edition, or maybe of the collector's edition Ric Flair. And now moving on to some other news and a follow-up to something that we covered last week, in which we indicated that of course WWE 2K19 roster is going to include a lot much more 205 Live division superstars. And two superstars that has been highlighted this week in the WWE Network are Drew Gulak and also Mustafa Ali, who were part of this week WWE Network show, conveniently called This Week. They were highlighted as superstars who are getting new action figures alongside Ronda Rousey and Ruby Riott. This of course is not necessarily a surprise, but usually when WWE is making action figures for superstars, it's because they're gonna be keeping them for a while and their contract includes these type of things to be made for them, possibly as well being part of WWE 2K19. These things usually go very hand in hand with each other, so it won't really be a surprise once they are announced as new addition to 2K19. Other new superstars that we could be seeing that are part of this lineup of action figures are Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, the Singh Brothers, Pete Dunne, Velveteen Dream, Shayna Baszler, and the Undisputed Era. Again, all of which will more than likely be part of the new additions of superstars that are added to this year's roster. Some of these we even already confirmed that they has been scanned by WWE Games either last year or this year, so more or less they are ready to go. And if WWE is adding to their contract, such as having action figures of them, they're also more than likely adding a contract related to 2K19. And now moving on to the part of this roundup where I discussed with you guys some of the things that are yet to be confirmed, but that has been reported by some of the sources that we have covered before. And the latest that we're going to be discussing is coming from @Eurodie2K and King Mo on Twitter. So in regards to someone that you guys continue to ask about, and that is James Ellsworth, it was indicated that he is not listed to be part of the roster this year. And at this point, it's almost next to confirm that he's not gonna be in the game, especially now that this past week he was fired from WWE. He wasn't necessarily fired, but instead it was fired in storyline fashion, but we do know that he's not fully contracted by them, so he only came back for like 1 or 2 months and was only used on television in 2 pay-per-views. Unfortunate that that is the case because we didn't see him in 2K18, and now it looks like we're not gonna be getting him this year as well. And touching in regards to something that we just discussed of when we could be getting the next reveal, which will more than likely be screenshots, when asked for more information, Kingmo ended up reporting the following: multiple screens and feature rundown/set reveal from 2K is next month, referring to August, which obviously starts this week. Report also added that 2K's recently contacted and booked an IGN writer to playtest the current build of 2K19. So of course, just like previous years, expect an IGN hands-on article detailing the new upgrades in this year's game. This almost also confirmed the fact that we will more than likely be getting the roster reveal done by IGN, just like the last couple of WWE games. The roster reveal itself usually begins in the middle of August and it runs for 4 to 5 weeks, and during that period of time we also get some entrances, some gameplay clips, and of course a lot much more screenshots. So if you haven't by now, obviously subscribe and turn on those notifications, because over the next 6 weeks we're gonna be real busy with multiple reveals, and of course I'll have some exclusive of my own. Nonetheless guys, thank you for watching. That is what I got for you on this roundup episode. We will be back throughout the week bringing you guys all the latest confirmed news and reveals, and then back again on the weekend with another roundup. We on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Macho T, dig it.
Wow, it doesn't get much closer than that.
He's not giving up that easy. Somebody wound him up and he's off and running. Dolph is strutting, but he best remember, pride comes before the fall.
He gets it with a reversal. Seth Rollins.
Bam! Now he's got to capitalize.
And he goes for the pin. And Ziggler kicks out at the count of 2.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now. What a knee strike from the Kingslayer.
There it is. He can do it here.
1, 2, 3.
New champion. We just witnessed what many felt was impossible.
Intercontinental